Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear student, I am Muhammad Shahjahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka.
Dear student, today we will discuss chapter 1 and you know this is accounting for non-trading concern. Dear student, this is our third lecture. Dear student, if you can remember in previous two lecture we have discussed how you can do a non-trading concern math. Today we will solve a math. Okay, dear student, at the end of this lecture you will be able to prepare receipt and payment account. You will able to prepare find the amount of capital fund. You can able to find the amount of excess income over expenditure. Dear student, let's see the math. At first see the question. How the question will be: the following information are available of Milestone Sporting Club for the year ended 31st December 2018. That means it is a sporting club, so it is a non-profit making organization. Dear student, and the cash balance of this organization is this: subscription received from the club member and entrance fees and other receipt and payment are given here. Dear student, and the information is the other ledger balances available. They are land and building, library, other information. Dear student, and requirement is receipt and payment account. Determine the amount of capital fund. Determine the amount of excess of income over expenditure. Dear student, let's come to the solution. At first, you have to write the name of the organization, Milestone Sporting Club. Then we are preparing receipt and payment account, and then we have to write the date for the year ended 31st December 2018. Dear student, for doing receipt and payment account, we have to prepare a receipt side and payment side. That means we have to prepare a box and which belongs to side. One side we will receive receipt side and another side we will write payment. And in receipt side we have to write all the receipt from different sources. If you can remember, last class I have show you the format. All types of receipt we have to record in receipt side, and all types of payment, that means whatever money we paid, that will be recorded in credit side. So dear student, very easy. We have to look at the question. At first we have to find out the receipt. Look at number one, receipt will be subscription. We receive subscription from club member. Then interest fees, this is also received. Donation received. Bank interest, it is also received. Sports expenses, yes, it is payment. Then stationery payment, newspaper payment, wages payment, library book purchase payment, furniture purchase payment, salary, this is payment. Rent we have to pay, charity expenses pay. So dear student, very easy to find out which one is received, which one is payment. Look at in the solution how we'll write. At first we will write receipt cash balance. That means this is the opening balance we have, opening cash in hand. Then we receive subscription for 17, for 18, for 19, all are received. Then we receive interest fees, we receive donation, we receive bank interest. Total of receipt is 58,900. Dear student, I hope you understand. Dear student, now payment. Look at sports expense, carriage, charity expense, rent, stationery, wages, library books, furniture, and salary, cash balance, all are payment. Then total of payment received will be subtracted from total of payment. Then you will find the balance, cash balance. That means now you have 30,000 cash balance after subtracting all the payment. At first you have to write add all the receipt, it is 58,900. Then we have to minus 16,400, 1,500, 2,400. Then all this minus, then the balance become 30,000. So closing cash balance is 30,000. From receipt and payment account we will find the closing cash balance. Dear student, now look at the requirement. Determine the amount of capital fund. Dear student, all of you know that capital fund means opening asset minus opening liability. That means whatever opening asset the organization have, we have to subtract opening liability from that. Let's see the question. Dear student, look at cash balance. This is number one, opening asset. Then look at 2017 subscription. This is also our asset, opening asset, because last year income dues. Then 1st January 2018 we have landed building, this is also asset. Library book asset. Furniture we have asset. And one we have salary due for 2017, that is liability. Look at the solution now, dear student. We have to write asset, all asset in one column, all liabilities in another column, and total of asset. This is opening, must opening 1/1/18. That means we are doing 18 math for 31st December 2018. Here we have to write opening one. Opening asset, cash balance, land and building, furniture, library books, last year subscription due, total 65,500. And from that we have to subtract only one liability is opening, 200 salary due, then capital fund is 65,300. Dear student, I hope all of you understand how you will find out the capital fund. Dear student, you know that these types of business has capital fund. That means opening asset minus opening liability, then you will get the capital fund. Now, last requirement, determine the amount of excess of income over expenditure. That means we have to prepare income and expense account. We have to prepare income and expense account. Dear student, let's come. How we will prepare income and expense account? At first, we have to write the income of organization. We have to write the income of organization in one side, and another side we will write the expense of the organization. Then we will subtract income from expense. We'll find the excess of income over expenditure. Let's see the income. Dear student, for income and expense, you have to look at receipt and payment account. In the receipt side, there will be income. In the payment side, there will be expense. Look at cash balance. It is opening asset, so it is not income. Subscription, it is income. For 2018, this is our income. This is also with our receipt, but this is not income because this is for last year. And this subscription, it is also received, but this is not income. So from subscription only 2018, the amount is our income. Then entrance fees, this is our income. Donation, if it is said in the question, income, otherwise it is not income. Bank interest, it is our income. Then look at expenses. Sports expenses, it is expense. Charity expense. Rent expense. Stationery, it is our expense. Wages expense. Library books, it is payment but not expense because it is our asset. Furniture, it is also an asset. Salary, 200 is not our expense. That means from 4,000 we have to subtract 200, then we will find the amount of expense. Cash balance, this is our asset. So we will find all the income and all the expense. Let's see in the math. Dear student, expense, sports expense, charity, rent at current year due. Where this current year is due? Let's see the question. It must be in the other information. Let's see the other information. Other information, half of the donation is treated as capital income. Dear student, earlier I have told that donation generally it is capital income, but here it is told that half we will treat it as capital income. That means half of donation will be revenue income. Rent outstanding for this year 600. That means this is due rent, we have to add it. Depreciation to be charged on furniture and library books, so this is also an expenditure. Dear student, that means from other information we will get some other expenses. Look at, let's see the math. Dear student, rent due current year due, so we have to add it. Then stationery, wages, salary last year due, we have to subtract it. And then depreciation, furniture 900 and library books is 750. That means we have to calculate the depreciation. I think all of you can calculation the depreciation, dear student. It is as value of asset into percentage of depreciation, then you will get the depreciation. Then library books, it is 1650. Excess of income over expenditure, that means now our income subscription is to 27,200. Then entrance fees 2,000. Donation received, look at full donation is not income. Donation received half is our income, 6,000. And bank interest is our income. So dear student, total income is 35,800 and total expense from total income we have to subtract this 16,400, 1,500, 3,200, 400, 3,800, 1650. Then the difference is 8850. That means this is the amount of income which is over. That means this is total income. From income we have to subtract all expenditure, then we got 8850. This is our income over expenditure. This income is more than the expenditure. Dear student, now two important item, depreciation of furniture and depreciation of library books. I would like to show. If you take your calculator, you can easily do it. Dear student, I know all of you know this. Again, I would like to say how you will calculate the depreciation. Look at, dear student, furniture. What is the value of furniture? The value of furniture is given here, dear student. Library books, look at library books 2000. So 2000 it is for 1418. So 2000 into the percentage into 1418, that means for 9 months we have to charge depreciation, so 9 by 12. And for furniture it is 2000 into percentage into 6 by 12, for 6 months we have to charge. And for opening value we have to charge depreciation for library books full year and for furniture full year, then we will add it is total amount of depreciation. I hope all of you